to know how the hell did I get this far? Everybody wants to know. This brick boy coming in strong, bow down to the king when he steps to the throne.
Yo, with raps we the best. They trash, they just flex. So we mastered our craft, now we grab for success. Am I passionate? Yes. I'm actually obsessed, trying to test shit can turn it back.
What's up, everybody? It's Dickgee, Rhode Island Tattoo Company. I'm actually heading to work today, and figured I'd do a little video log while we were on our way in. Just kind of give you guys a look at what it's like every day on the way to work. You know, basically sitting around. It's like a half an hour ride for me, but I actually really love it. It gives me time to, you know, sit and think about the time that I'm going to take today to do whatever kind of tattoo projects I have coming in, which is nice because as an artist, it gives you time to review all your theories on what you're going to do for color palettes or line weights. You know, pretty much all the little details that make your tattoo what it is when we're finished. I'm sure you've gotten tattooed before, and you've probably looked at the design and then saw one thing, and then when you finish the tattoo up, it was even better than what the design he showed you or she showed you was, and what you thought it might become. A lot of times that's just because as artists we make decisions on the fly, or even if it's pre-planned, you know, like on a time like this where I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do, you know, that's what it's about. It gives us time to reflect. You know, we wanna make sure that the tattoos that we put out there are better each day, you know. You wanna always be progressing, and in order to do that, you know, you always gotta be learning, obviously. So it's also why we do things like that road trip that we just filmed the other day. You know, it was a convention in Pennsylvania. It was a good time. You know, it's always a good time when you're on the road and you're with people you like working with, doing something you love. You know, there's no doubt about that. I'm definitely grateful that I have the career I have because it gives me a lot of freedoms to do, you know, pretty much whatever I want to do. I mean, I could travel every weekend if I really wanted to, but obviously, you know, some of us have families, and that's a priority, obviously. So, but it also gives me a lot of time to spend here at my home studio in Rhode Island, which obviously I love being at. It's the most comfortable environment for me, so it's where I definitely love to work the most. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what I do every day. Just drive in, and a lot of times I have to deal with a lot of idiots because obviously, you know, not everybody's a great driver. But, you know. And a lot of people, when I tell them that I live in Connecticut, but I work in Rhode Island, you know, they're amazed because it's a different state. And it's like, most of those people are people that don't live in Rhode Island. For those of you who don't live in Rhode Island, I mean, it's obviously the smallest state, and when I say small, people can't even believe it. You can drive across the whole state in like 50 minutes, you know. So for me to commute to Connecticut, from Connecticut to Rhode Island for work, it's actually not uncommon. But like I said, it's only about a 25-30 minute ride, depending on which route I take. And I actually really enjoy it. Like I said, it gives me that time. You know, sometimes, whether it's work stuff, home stuff, you know, if you got stuff going on at home, obviously you don't want to bring that into work because, you know, if you're an emotional artist, and I am 100% an emotional artist, you don't want your emotions to affect your art in a negative way. So if you're having a morning already that, you know, or maybe you're just dealing with some stuff and you need some time just to be alone, this is like the perfect time. Normally I just jamming out some radio and just kind of focus on my thoughts. You know, I do tend to drive a little faster, I guess, than I'm supposed to, but, you know, don't we all? Yeah, I definitely wanted to get a hold of a few of you guys already, because I know a few of you have asked me about working on some bigger things, and I do have a couple big projects coming up, and a couple that I actually want to get started on. So if you're interested in seeing any of those, or maybe talking about what they might be, definitely hit me up. Either drop a comment and I'll get back to you, or shoot me a DM on, you know, any social media platform that you are on with me. And some of those projects are definitely going to be big. I want to start doing some more color pieces. You know, I know I got a lot of people out there who've never had color done by me, but have asked me to do some color for them. And I definitely am going to get back into some color pieces. I'd actually like to start doing some more like neo-traditional pieces with some nice saturation and color, and some nice color pops for sure. Maybe even do a little black and gray with some color pops. You know, just kind of do some new stuff that I don't do too much of. Try to broaden things out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're interested in working on any of those projects, definitely hit me up. You know, you can get me on Instagram at just Dickgee, or if you're on Instagram already, you look for another platform, you can go to Dickgee Custom Tattooing on Facebook, and just drop me a DM. Either of those boxes are always open. If you want to set something up, I'm not booking that far out right now. I'm booking just November. I am gonna be closing the books for probably about a month or so in mid-December. So if you wanted to get in before then, definitely drop me a line, and we'll get you in as soon as I can. Just because, you know, like I said, I'm going to be closing the books for a decent amount of time, probably until mid-January. So with that said, I'm going to run in here, get some gas, but definitely hit me up if you want to get something done by me, or you want to come in and talk about a console for an idea that you have. I'm definitely always open. Take it easy, guys.